I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe.
Dennis Committee here for the clash between Essendon and Collingwood. With 800 goals and 282 games to his credit, I'm joined now by Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. Should be a great one today.
They're not playing for sheep stations today, but we're expecting a real clash in this practice match. The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. Essendon are coming down the race. The look ready and rearing, and the crowd are right behind them. We have the toss of the coin. Essendon winning the toss. Just waiting for the opening siren now. Look at the players, Richo. They look ready for this one.
Of course, Dennis.
Goldsack reads the mind of Bill Chambers. Sweeping handball. Fantasia making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. The Bombers get a goal on the board first. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. The pass too slow for the running man. Off the ground. Picture perfect drop punt. Wins the hardball. Maynard with the kick. And the mark will be paid. Side bottom slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible.
Stewart is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Treloar with the mark, puts boot to ball. Strong mark there. He kicks the ball. He takes a strong mark. He chooses to play it on.
Mistimes the kick. And the ball goes over the boundary line. The umpire has thrown it in. Tapped by Grundy. The ball mopped up. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Merritt takes aim for goals. No one troubling him there. A desperate kick there. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Maynard can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Passes by hand. Stewart decides to send it to space. Stewart goes for goal. No, that's okay. Sometimes you've got to make a small sacrifice for the greater good. Essendon are in front.
Might have to kick it to himself. Maynard takes it well. Gets boot to leather. Now the better man there. He shows the quick hands. Grundy controls. Jams it on the boot. Heppel claims it.
Heppel has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. He gets boot to the ball.
Kicks. Pointless attempt by Fantasia. Can he do it? He takes the shot. He's rammed that one into the woodwork. The Bombers by 8 points. Disappointing kick there. How the better man there. That came off the boot with huge power. Over the top of the pack. Lining up the goal now. 60 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Bill Chambers pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Gets the ball. Richo, how well are these teams performing?
Both teams near equal in terms of kicking stats. Essendon with 10 and the Magpies with 9. It doesn't get much closer than that. Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close, locked horns in the tackle contests, 2-1. It appears Essendon have the upper hand in handballs, leading with 8. Essendon way out in front of the Magpies with the possession.
The second term is underway.
Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there.
Bill Chambers punches. The umper's had enough. It's a ball up. Guided by Bill Chambers. He scoops the ball off the ground. Bumps the pigskin. An easy grab for Collier. Nice drop punt. Guided by Smith. The ball mopped up. Golsack bumped. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. He takes an uncontested mark. Adams slams it on the boot. Nice contested mark by Grundy.
Grundy can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Hoskin Elliott with the ball. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark. Reed lines up.
Reed slams one on the boot for goal. Look at that. He's put it through. Reed kicks his first. The first goal for Collingwood. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Bill Chambers really gets onto this one. Merritt heading in. Watch his style. Nice contested mark by Danaher. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. Essendon by 8 points.
Danaher can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here's the bounce. Bill Chambers hits it. Heppel on the ball at the moment. Approaching the goals now. Going for goal number 1. Goes in long for goal and the distance affects his accuracy. Essendon leads by 9. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Goes for the safe option, kicks short.
The Magpies have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. Maynard puts his boot on it. Good mark. Sending it on its way. Pendlebury marks it. He slams that on the boot. Grundy with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
Gains possession. Sends the ball inside his attacking 50. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick the goal on the side. Elliott with a kick at goal. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. Collingwood will be trying to kill the momentum of the opposition. Disappointing kick there.
Hurley has improved his hands to a point now that he can release players from tight pack situations. He kicks the ball. And the ball goes out of play. And the umpire will throw it in. It's tapped down nicely. Greenwood gets bumped. He kicks the ball. De Goey marks it.
Low kick. He has space for an easy mark. A spearing kick from Pendlebury, marked by Moore. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Fasolo. This is edge-of-your-seat footy. There's been a lot to enjoy in the second quarter. The scores are Essendon 15, the Magpies 13.
How you respond to the challenge in the second half will determine what you become after the game, whether you're a winner or a loser.
Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richo?
You can have the best stats in the world, but if you cannot convert it on the scoreboard, then none of it matters. The Magpies need those good stats to reflect on the scoreboard, but at the moment, it's just not happening.
Insightful, Richo. We're halfway through the game now. I can't wait for the next half. And here we go for the second half.
If you have everything under control, you're not moving fast enough.
Finding the running player. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
Yeah, he's had a really indifferent game out there.
Hooker ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Strong mark. McGrath lobs the pass. Hooker sends it to open space. Gets the loose ball. Has it now. Merritt with the mighty fist. McGrath holds the ball, and that'll be a free kick for Treloar. A solid mark from DeGoey.
DeGoey is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Puts boot to ball. He gets the upper hand. Fantasia getting into position for the kick. Fantasia takes a shot. He marks the ball.
Dunn kicks hard along the boundary line. He takes an uncontested mark. Thumps the pigskin. Nice work from Miles. Jams it on the boot now. Takes the mark all by himself. Fantasia with a chance if he keeps a cool head. Going for goal number 2. Just fell through. Fantasia gets number 2. The Bombers by 8 points. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce.
Bellchambers can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. He gets a fist to it. He runs into the goal. Bellchambers shoots for goal.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Bellchambers directs it down. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Going for goal number 1. The Bombers add 1 to their tally. Stewart extends the lead from that kick. That's 2 in a row for the Bombers. The Bombers by 20 points. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Umpire bounces the ball. Bellchambers aims for his man on the ground. Handballs. Stewart has had plenty of it, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Fantasia with the pass. Approaching the goals now. Essendon with the advantage as they lead the Magpies 39-13. All is in readiness. There's the bounce. Vaught wins the tap. Terrible timing by Bellchambers. He's been captured with the ball and it's going to be holding it. Keeps it close to the ground. Pendlebury with the mark.
Pendlebury's just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class. Gleeson pops to play on.
Side bottom has him for holding the ball. He pumped that one. His mistake costs him a possession. Has it now? That was an interesting term right there. Your thoughts, Richo?
If Essendon can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if the Magpies contend to make any inroads to this deficit.
Richo has some stats for us now. Only 1 term to go now.
You're never a loser until you quit trying.
Bellchambers guides it. Has it now. Quick hands allows him to get that one off in time. Stewart with his head down, running for home. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Fantasia got caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Colsack with a perfect drop punt. Wins the hard ball.
Collingwood haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. Merritt kicks it. He picks it up. He slams that on the boot. Good mark.
He opts to play on. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Heppel decisively. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Danaher has the ball. Tapped by McDonald, Tip and Woody. Gathers the ball. He picks it up. Crisp taps it. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Going for goal number 1. He takes control of the loose ball. Can you count that as a moral victory? The Bombers by 27. Dunt looking for a lead. He plays it to himself. Sends it on its way. Collier up. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Going for goal number 1. He gives the ball away. McDonald, Tip and Woody. Hand passes. Out on the full. Free kick to the Magpies. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. Collier takes a shot at goal. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. The ball has gone over the boundary line on the full. Sends it on its way. So well timed. Kicked by Maynard. Wells gets the upper hand. Kicks hurriedly. And the mark will be paid.
Goldsack has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Pendlebury boots it. Reed takes a contested mark. He slams that on the boot. He marks the ball.
Saad is like Long John Silver. He's badly in need of another leg. Intercepted by McGrath. Belchambers controls. Goddard with the ball. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Merritt gets the mark without contest. He plays on now. He grabs it on the run. In technical terms, he's made a real pig's ear of it. Fantastic result for fans of the Bombers. Your final word on today's game, Richo?
Collingwood is standing around looking for excuses. Totally outclassed here. They need to get back to the training track and put the hard yards in.
Thanks for that, Richo. The final scores of the match are Essendon 40 against the Magpies 13. It's all said and done. It's real and it's been fun.